In this video, I sit down with Yiqi Zhang, eXp Realty Real Estate Agent, that in 2023, when people were wondering how to find clients, he was closing deals with 46 of them. Yiqi works mainly in the condo niche, and after a year like this, it's not hard to call him a specialist. 46 deals, this man is working and growing his database long term. I'm Callum Moore, eXp Realty Real Estate Broker here at eXp, and let's just dive right into it. Meet him, find out his mindset and how he's doing it. Hey Yiqi, what's up, man? How's it going today?
I'm doing fantastic, Callum. How are you doing?
Too good, too good. Okay, so before we get into the good stuff, basically, I usually do these interviews and it's like, it is your 60 to 90 seconds of why you got into this amazing real estate industry of ours.
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, I've transitioned careers 2 or 3 times now. When I first started working, I worked at Deloitte, auditing financial institutions. I didn't really like that. I quit and traveled and photographed the world for a year. This is one of my prints actually from Nepal. And then when I came back, I actually coded for 3 years as a full stack software developer. And I started realizing, sort of the same kind of problems in that career. And luckily I was working at an interior design startup and I realized I love interior design. I love homes. And I pursued getting my real estate license while working full time. Now, originally the plan was to do it part-time. And then the more and more, the license was approaching and I was about to get licensed, the more excited I got. And then I pursued it full time and took a leap of faith, and now here I am.
Okay, too good. Good background to go with what you're getting into real estate as well. Okay, let's kind of get into the good stuff here. Most people have read the title of this video, 46 transactions, right? In your first year or 10 months, was it? You are basically building a database of clients that will last a lifetime. And we'll kind of get into that as well. But maybe quick talk on, because a lot of the audience here is maybe brand new or getting into it or just curious. How did you kind of get your first 5 to 10 clients?
Yeah. So when I started, all of the experienced realtors that I was talking to, none of them seemed to want to do leases, but I didn't really care. I just wanted to figure out a way to actually make it work. And you're right, I had the long-term thinking because I knew leases would eventually turn into buyers, right? Or referrals, things like that. So to get my foot in the door, to get started, I just reached out to landlords, reached out to my SOI, tried to help find quality tenants for these landlords in any way possible. And then one success led to another. And I just didn't stop. I just kept on going until, like you said, at the end of the year, I realized I had 46 transactions.
Fantastic mindset to have to get into this. I met somebody once that said, I'm getting that money back. And I didn't know what they meant, but they meant I'm getting that Humber college money back that they took from me. And then they just got straight into leases and they did 20 in their first basically 3 months. You are essentially on that same pace over a course of a year. Okay. And you're thinking long term, because I love that. So let's kind of build on that. A client, we know a client has an LTV of a possible 100,000 or more over the course of your life. So you get leases going. You're thinking that they're going to be buyers or potential buyers in the next 3 years. Maybe they have more affluent friends or family that possibly could be buyers. You're getting reviews, you're getting testimonials. Is this kind of your mindset as when you were even working with lease clients at the beginning?
Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly right. I knew that one lease could turn into who knows what. And already I'm working with a buyer in the next week or so he was actually the second person I helped find a lease for. And he's already looking to buy because he's pretty affluent. And everybody who I found as a lease went into KV Core, which is the CRM that we have at eXp. They're all properly listed, how much they make, what are they looking for, what dates, everything is in the database. I almost have 1,000 contacts in that database now, and everything is there. And 60 days before their lease ends, that 1-year term, I call them, follow up. Hey, how's it going? Are you looking to buy? Are you still looking to stay at the same spot? Can I help you in any way? And I know that's going to help me in the long term. It's not just about, I want to do this for a couple months. You really have to think long term.
Amazing, man. Nothing. I think someone said something today, just literally today. They're like, I'm just here to grow. And it was such like an amazing phrase. And I literally wrote it down. I wrote it down on some of my little affirmations. I'm just here to grow, even myself. And if you have that mentality, this real estate industry is so fun. Okay, you got that on lock. And if people are watching this right now, it's amazing. I'm going to have all of Yiqi stuff in the description below if you ever want to reach out to him. Okay, cool. Let's move on to kind of another question. You've now joined eXp Realty, or I should say you have joined eXp Realty a year ago or just over a year ago as a brand new solo agent, right? So, but you're a part of our independent team, like how you and I can talk every single day, right? You're part of the on-agent crew here at eXp Realty, which means you keep all of your commission. Maybe if you can touch on that, did you ever debate kind of joining a traditional team that takes some of your commission? Or can this new hybrid model, right, while keeping all of your money, can this work?
Yeah, that was one of the biggest questions outside of, whether I do this part-time or full-time that I had to consider. Do I want to join a team or do I want to go solo? And I knew nothing about real estate, so it was a really difficult question to answer. But I know myself. I prefer to play independent sports like golf or tennis versus team sports. I like to operate alone, which is why ultimately I went with the solo route. But even great athletes, even great golfers or tennis players, they need coaches. They need a support system around them. And I don't know anything going into it. So I have a tremendous support team with the on-agent crew. I ask you questions. I'm sure I'm sure you're sick of my questions that I ask you every day. We have managing brokers at EXP that can help me. Paperwork, anything that is in the back end, I don't have to worry about. So it's the best of both worlds. And like you said, I get to keep all of my commission, right? Can't lose.
I actually love independent sports as well, but I also do love team sports. Nothing gets me going more than the team. So if you can keep all your commission, you can still have the high fives that you and I are having throughout the course of your first year. It's absolutely fantastic. Okay, we'll move on to 4, and I'm writing all this down. So good. What type of person can kind of duplicate your success, right? You're clearly a hard worker, obviously, and very organized, and that's amazing. But like, what is kind of the daily work routine, or what would they have to do to kind of duplicate your success in your first year?
Yeah, I think anyone, if they have the work ethic, can do it. In terms of daily routine, for the most part, in the mornings, it's prospecting, and in the evenings, it's appointments. But to be honest, like, I'm not always like strict to my routine. It's actually something that I want to work on. I'm pretty spontaneous. Sometimes I mix it up. What I think will lead to success that's more important than the routine is actually enjoying what you do. Like, I really enjoy what I do. Real estate is not for everybody, but this is me now going into my second year. And for the first time, I've done 3 different careers now. For the first time, I'm more excited going into real estate in my second year than I was when I started in my first year. And I think if you actually enjoy what you do, you will be successful because you're going to push through all the challenges and all the obstacles.
Amazing. I wake up every day where it says like the Warren Buffett line, tap dance to work, or I think even taken by Jeff Bezos. If you love what you do, this is going to be so easy. Okay. I'm sure I could ask a million more questions. I generally try to keep these interviews short. Maybe in the future, I'll have to go 10, 20 questions, like a podcast or something like that. But for the sake of this, we'll keep it short. Maybe we'll be doing another one, right? So this is a year in. How about we do one 2 years in, right? Just to see how big you've grown, and then even bigger, 2, 5 years. This is a beautiful thing about this industry. We're always thinking long term, but where can someone connect with you, right? Either one, if they're thinking about joining eXp Realty, of course, or 2, they have clients looking to buy, sell, or lease in like the Toronto area.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I was new to the game. I knew nothing about real estate, so I would have loved to have someone to just chat with. All of my information will be in the description below. I'll send a link tree, my contact information. If you have any questions about EXP or if you're looking to buy, sell, let me know. I'm here to help.
Okay, too good, Yiqi. Absolute pleasure. We'll talk soon. I'm sure we'll talk right after this. And all the best, man.
Thank you, Kyle. I really appreciate it.
Hey guys, so I really hope you enjoyed that interview. Comment below if you'd like me to do more of these interviews. You can DM, email, comment on this video as well. I get back to everyone. If you are looking to join eXp Realty, look to this playlist right here for more information if needed. I'm Callum Moore, eXp Realty real estate broker here in Ontario. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.